be honest with you. If you screw this up, this could like ruin my wedding day.
I've shot over 300 weddings in the last 10 years. This is me when I was like 11 years old. And this is Brittany. We've known each other for over 20 years.
We were little when we met at church.
So when Brittany asked me to film her wedding video, I of course said yes. And I wanted to shoot it on one of the best Hollywood cinema cameras, the Arri Alexa.
I'm rolling.
All right, here it is. This is what we're shooting with. This is our main rig. Instead of receiving the Hollywood cinema camera rental, I received 3 budget point and shoot cameras, which happens to have terrible battery life from when you shoot video. This camera really isn't the right tool for this job, but I'm gonna try to make it work. I'm also using a gimbal to help make the point and shoot camera have stable and smooth looking footage. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to shoot for the edit. I'm not overshooting, which is crucial for these types of projects, because you don't want to go through like 1,000 clips that you're not going to use. Oh yeah, there's actually more to the story. So yeah, your wedding's coming up, and I'm going to shoot the whole thing and have it done by the end of the night.
By the end of the night?
Yes. So I only have like 8 hours to get it done. Or really only 2 hours to edit it. But I'm gonna shoot it and then edit during the dinner portion.
Is this even possible?
Well, I've done it before, but I don't... Remember what Brittany told me earlier?
If you screw this up, this could like ruin my wedding day.
You got the laptop, David?
Okay.
Got it. After filming with the bride and her bridesmaids for a while, it was on to the dudes. We had to drive a bit because all the groomsmen were staying in a cabin by a lake.
Oh, you filming a flower?
No, I'm just getting some...
No, I know. Foreground, baby.
Foreground. By putting this flower super close to the lens, it created a really interesting out-of-focus foreground.
Looking like a dad.
Nailed it. This is the groom Huntley. He grew up coming to this exact cabin with his friends when he was a kid, and now he's preparing for the most important day of his life at that very cabin. I noticed because the window was backlighting the scene, it created a really dark vignette on Huntley, and because the ZV-1 isn't very good in lower light, you can see a lot of grain in his jacket, and that doesn't look very appealing. So we moved him towards the window and had him face into the light, which totally fixed my lighting and noise issues. At this point, Huntley wanted to go fishing for some shots. I switched the ZV-1 into slow motion mode and got some killer sequences. My wife Laura was helping me film this wedding, and during a sequence with all the groomsmen, her battery died. Thankfully, I was able to run in there with the gimbal and get the shot.
All right, we're going to. So what you're gonna do? Like,
separate it.
We got the time.
There you go.
What else?
Boom, brand new. All right, it's 2:50, and we've been shooting for a couple hours. Got the girls, got the guys. We're gonna go film Brittany put her dress on, but we're getting pretty close to the ceremony. I haven't even started editing yet, but the only problem is those batteries on those cameras, they die pretty quick. We drove back to the girls' room, and while Brittany was putting on her wedding dress, I decided to start transferring the footage from the cameras onto my computer to try to help out with my edit. Remember, I was planning on having a wedding film done by the end of the night. Brittany got her dress on with less than 3 hours until the wedding ceremony. Again, using the natural light from the window really helped add some pop, and I love the contrast of the black furniture on the right with the bright white wedding dress and ring. This composition and lighting would look good on any camera. Brittany wanted to reveal her dress to her bridesmaids, but we had a bit of an issue. We were only at the beginning of our shoot day, and I was already changing the batteries for the 3rd time. Brittany was in a rush, so we had to move fast. I didn't want to miss this important shot. Thankfully, I caught it just in the nick of time. We moved on to a new location to film the first look between the bride and groom. Everything was going good, but then...
That's until you're ready.
Because I'm quiet. What happened? What was that?
I had to take this off.
Oh no, something happened. Laura's battery died during that section. The Achilles heel of the ZV-1.
It was half battery and then it went down and then it went dead. So
wow.
it went down really fast.
Just gotta be careful.
That's the last battery.
We used our entire reserve of batteries already and we're down to our last 2 charged ones, so I had to recharge them using my giant battery pack. Thing comes in handy, man. All right, well, we've already gone through 4 batteries, but I'm gonna start favoriting all the clips. If I do some of that grunt work now in this about an hour that we have of a lull, then hopefully that'll speed up the process when I actually get to editing during the reception. So, and then our AC just went out in the van. That'll be nice to sweat while I edit. Sweat it.
Sweat it. I'm gonna go sweat it.
When we arrived at the wedding ceremony location, things were already in motion. I put a microphone on the pastor and started getting our cameras set up for the ceremony. Are we starting at 6:30?
Yeah, there's bridesmaid. We can ready to come in and sit.
No way. You gotta be kidding me.
Do I need to switch gears?
Yeah, you don't need to necessarily film this. I may need you to run camera. Remain calm. Remain calm. We were told that they were going to start the ceremony at 7, but it's supposed to start at 6:30 now, and it's 6:25. And we didn't have enough time to like get ready here, so we're kind of rushing around a little bit, but it's going to be all right.
It's gonna be all right.
This could like ruin my wedding day.
It's gonna be all right.
Ruin my wedding day.
Half battery and then it went down and then it went dead.
Is this even possible?
These 2 persons come now to be joined. Lord, our prayer is this morning that you would bless, that these who are going to be wearing them may abide in your peace, Lord. Amen. Mr. and Mrs. Frank Huntley White.
Thankfully, everything worked okay. We were down to the wire there.
Yeah, we got here right in time.
Not an ideal ceremony camera, for sure. I don't recommend this for a ceremony. It's not enough zoom range. It's not going to low light. So other than the actual edit, I think all the majority of the shooting's actually done now for the same day edit.
Nice, perfect.
So I'm going to leave a hole for like a first dance, specifically like to blow people's minds or whatever. But other than that, I'm just going to take the ceremony, edit a little sequence with that, and then just all the stuff I got throughout the day. So I wanted to make sure to have something close to the end of the wedding in the wedding film to blow people's minds. I wasn't watching. Alright, I think the sun is setting on the other side of the building, so I'm going to fly over the building safely and see what we got over there. There we go. That's not bad right there. To add more variety to the shots, I needed some more drone shots. This also helps establish the location well and show where the story is taking place in the edit. Yeah, bubba. At this point, Brittany started asking me when I thought the edit would be finished. I'm working on it. I should be done like around maybe 9 or so. I was just telling the wedding planner I wasn't done yet with the edit, but little did she know I had barely started and we were only 2 hours away from the end of the night. I was about ready to start editing when things started happening again. The first dances. After the first dances, I really needed to edit, but then they started cutting the cake. Now I can begin. We have exactly 2 hours to get the whole edit done. This is gonna be my home for the next 2 hours.
If you screw this up, this could like ruin my wedding day.
Let's begin. While my video is being exported, I'm gonna tell you how you could actually make some extra money utilizing our sponsor today, Adobe Stock. Whether you wanna use footage that you've already shot over the years or you wanna use Adobe Stock to tell you what to do, you can actually shoot things and make money now. In fact, right now, Adobe is specifically needing more vertical content. Go shoot some vertical videos and upload it to Adobe Stock. Once you do that, you'll make royalties on that clip from Adobe Stock, and you still maintain full copyright access to that clip. In addition to uploading your own footage and content onto Adobe Stock is an amazing system to use, especially if you're using Photoshop or Premiere. You're able to quickly and easily search for things, drag and drop it, and use it for your next YouTube video. So whether you're a Creative Cloud user and you want the most intuitive stock footage and stock assets available, or you want to make some extra money using some footage that you already have, Adobe Stock is for you. Make sure to use the link in the description down below to sign up for Adobe Stock. I'd like to thank Adobe for sponsoring this video. All right, looks like it's exported. Time for the big reveal.
If you want to gather, we've got a full day edit of the wedding today on video. We're going to show you guys up here on the wall.
You ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1.
Disconnect so no one else feels the pain. To keep the casualties lowered in the fight.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of God and in the presence of these witnesses to join together this man and this woman. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things.
That was videoed like 5 minutes ago.
That's so cool.
Marriage is just one day, but a marriage is a lifetime.
That was the best video ever. That was the coolest thing ever.
Thank you.
Loved it.